You've seen the inventions that shaped our past, but are you ready to go even deeper? Welcome back. Today, we were counting down 10 more. Incredible inventions that didn't just change the world, they created the one we live in today. Let's start with something you probably touched today: paper. Before screens, before books as we know them, there was paper. It wasn't just for writing, it was for preserving knowledge, allowing the thoughts and discoveries of one generation to speak directly to the next, across centuries. Think about it. Every great idea, every historical record, every story that survived, owes its life to this simple, yet revolutionary invention. It literally allowed ideas to travel through time. But what good is a preserved idea if only a few can access it? That's where our next game changer comes in: the printing press. Before Johannes Gutenberg's invention, creating a single book could take months, even years. Suddenly, with the printing press, information could be duplicated and spread at a speed that was unimaginable. This wasn't just about making more books. It was about democratizing knowledge. It fueled the Renaissance, sparked the Reformation, and laid the groundwork for scientific revolutions. It was the world's first information explosion, and its shockwaves are still felt today. Now, let's venture out into the great unknown. For millennia, humanity was tethered to familiar coastlines, afraid to sail into the open ocean. What changed that? The compass. This simple magnetic needle, always pointing north, became the ultimate guide for explorers. It gave sailors the confidence to leave the shore behind, to cross vast oceans and connect continents. The age of discovery, global trade routes, the mapping of our planet, none of it would have been possible without this humble, yet powerful navigational tool. It literally showed us the way forward. From navigating the seas to building empires, our next invention is the very foundation of civilization: concrete. The Romans perfected it, and their structures, like the Colosseum and the Pantheon, still stand thousands of years later as a testament to its strength and durability. Roads, bridges, aqueducts, and entire cities rose from this mixture of sand, water, and stone. Concrete didn't just build structures. It built the infrastructure for empires and paved the way for the sprawling urban landscapes we call home. It's the silent, solid giant holding up the modern world. Fast forward a few centuries, and the world is on the brink of another massive shift. The catalyst? The steam engine. By harnessing the power of steam, we unlocked a new source of energy that was more powerful and reliable than muscle, wind, or water. It powered factories, drove locomotives, and propelled ships across the seas. The steam engine was the heart of the Industrial Revolution, fundamentally transforming how we work, where we live, and how we travel. It put the power in superpower and set humanity on a new trajectory of industrial progress. With the world getting bigger and more connected, we needed a way to talk to each other instantly. Enter the telephone. For the first time in history, the human voice could travel across wires, bridging vast distances in an instant. Imagine the magic of hearing a loved one's voice from another city, or even another country for the very first time. The telephone didn't just make communication faster, it made it more personal, more immediate, and more human. It shrank the world by bringing us closer together, one conversation at a time. But why stop at shrinking the world with voices when we can shrink it with our bodies? That brings us to the airplane. The dream of flight, as old as humanity itself, finally became a reality with the Wright brothers. In just a few decades, we went from a few seconds in the air to crossing oceans in a matter of hours. The airplane turned weeks of sea travel into a day's journey, making global business, tourism, and cultural exchange a part of everyday life. It truly gave us wings and made our planet feel smaller and more accessible than ever before. Now for an invention that lives inside your pocket, on your desk, and all around us: the internet. What started as a military project evolved into a global network connecting billions of people. It has fundamentally reshaped how we learn, work, shop, and socialize. The internet put the world's library at our fingertips, created entirely new industries, and gave a voice to anyone with a connection. It's the nervous system of our modern society, a digital web that binds us all together. And what runs the internet, our phones, and almost every piece of modern technology? The computer. From room-sized behemoths to the sleek devices we carry today, the computer is the engine of the digital age. It's the backbone of modern science, the driver of global finance, and the canvas for countless forms of creativity. It doesn't just calculate numbers. It empowers us to solve complex problems, create art, and push the boundaries of what's possible. The computer isn't just a tool, it's a partner in human ingenuity. Finally, we arrive at the frontier of innovation, an invention that's unfolding right now: artificial intelligence. AI is already transforming every industry, from medicine and transportation to entertainment and science. It's learning to diagnose diseases, drive cars, and create art. While it's still in its early days, AI promises to be one of the most powerful and transformative technologies humanity has ever created, amplifying our own intelligence and capabilities in ways we're just beginning to understand. From the simple genius of paper to the complex mind of AI, each of these inventions was a monumental leap forward, a pivotal moment that forever altered the course of human history. Now I want to hear from you. Looking at this list, which invention do you believe had the single biggest impact on the world? Was it the one that spread knowledge, the one that built empires, or the one that's shaping our future right now? Drop your answer in the comments below. I'll be featuring the most interesting and thought-provoking responses in our next video. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through history. If you enjoyed this, please give this video a like, share it with a friend who loves history, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you do not miss part 5. See you next time.